Alright guys, so I know a lot of you guys have been asking me, especially because of the update that came out to increase the maximum level of the cookies. Some of you guys have been asking to revisit some of the best cookies to invest in, best epics to invest in, and in this video I want to quickly go over 5 epic cookies that are going to be very good for you to invest in, and you probably won't regret because of how viable they are inside of the game in different game modes. So right now let's start out with the first cookie, and that is going to be our Eclair cookie. Eclair cookie without a doubt is going to be one of the best epics you guys can actually invest and level up and provide your resources for, because of the fact that he has this massive debuff which is called weakness, and that is going to stack up to 4 times, increasing the amount of damage that your cookies can deal to the enemies by 100%, which means that you are able to deal total of 200% of your attack, depending on whatever the skill is, with Eclair cookie's debuff at 4 stacks, and it is going to last for a massive 40 seconds. And on top of that, he is going to be a great damage dealer and will be providing shields for your team if the enemy that is affected by this weakness debuff is going to be defeated within the 40-second time frame. So without a doubt, Eclair cookie is going to be one of the best cookies that you guys can invest in, and we'll highly recommend you guys actually use this cookie inside of your team for your arena, world exploration, and pretty much everything. Okay, so next one is going to be another cookie that is going to be support, and that is going to be Cotton. Cotton still, even though she may be kind of, replaced here and there inside of the arena, but because of the fact that Crunchy Chip has come out and the viability of the summoner comp has been increased, Cotton cookie without a doubt is one of the best cookies to use inside of the arena right now too, and also inside of the world exploration and inside of Cookie Alliance and the Mayhem. Cotton cookie is going to be a very, very good cookie, and is honestly an epic cookie in disguise of a legendary or even an ancient, and that same goes for Eclair, and both of them are going to be a support. So yes, it may be hard for you guys to actually invest both of them at the same time, but I highly recommend that you guys actually still level those 2 up and invest your powders into those 2 cookies at least for your support, and then focus on someone like Parfait and Pomegranate later on. But without a doubt, not only is she good at dealing damage with her sheep, she has a 1-second stun that she can actually deal with the sheep as well, and also she is going to be healing your cookies. And on top of that, if you are using Cotton cookie with someone like Pompon as well as Crunchy Chip, then their attack is also going to be increased by 75% because of the buff that she gives to all of the summoned unit. So without a doubt, Cotton cookie is going to be a great epic cookie that you can invest in for your healer role. And then the next one is going to be our Walbury. So last time when I made this video talking about 5 epic cookies that you won't regret investing in, Strawberry Crepe has been one of the well-known one that everybody really invested in. However, now because of the fact that Walbury has been added into the game for the defense role, without a doubt Walbury is going to be the most versatile and will be used inside of a lot of different comps that you guys have, especially the arena as well as the world exploration and so on. All right, so Walbury without a doubt will be greatly used inside of your game. And if you were able to pull for Walbury, and if you guys haven't, then I highly recommend you guys actually pull on the banner so that you guys have this cookie inside your arsenal. And then as a damage dealer, I would recommend Sorbet Shot cookie. As an epic ambush cookie, Sorbet Shot cookie is able to deal a ton of damage to not only bosses but also in a small AoE area. So Sorbet Shot cookie still has this AoE damage that they are able to do, and on top of that, this cookie has true damage, which will deal damage based on maximum HP of the cookies, and that is the reason why Sorbet Shot cookie is greatly used inside of the arena, and without a doubt one of the best epics you guys can invest in, not only for the arena but also for the guild boss battle and for your world exploration stages as well. So I highly recommend you guys do invest in Sorbet Shot cookie as well. And then the last cookie that I will recommend as a 5 epic cookies that you guys should be investing in is going to be Caramel Arrow. Yes, she has been used a little bit less inside, at least in the pure vanilla server for the arena, because of the introduction of Crunchy Chip as well as the summoners, as well as Sorbet being really greatly used inside of the arena. However, Caramel Arrow still is going to be one of the best cookies that you guys can actually invest in for your epic cookies, especially if you do not have someone like Sea Fairy, Frost Queen, Dark Cacao, Caramel Arrow can deal a ton of damage based on, again, the maximum HP of the enemy cookies. Although Caramel Arrow shines against enemies that are labeled as cookie, or at least looks like cookie, she still can deal a ton of damage to other cookies, especially if you do put the enchanted robe and use the attack speed buff for her skill. So she is going to be very unique, where she is going to be a frontline cookie, and then she will somersault backward in order to actually shoot her arrows. She does do great knockback as well as damage with those arrows, so I definitely recommend, if you guys have the opportunity, to raise Caramel Arrow as well. And honestly, if you guys do look at it, it is going to be Walbury, Caramel Arrow, Sorbet, Eclair, as well as Cotton. That honestly alone, 5 of those cookies can make a good arena team and will carry you on in a lot of the story modes as well as the arena ranks as well. So without a doubt, those are going to be 5 cookies that I highly recommend you guys do build, especially if you guys are looking for epic cookies to build. Of course, as a disclaimer, if you guys do have any of these ancients, legendaries, as well as super epic, they definitely come in handy. Pure Vanilla can be still greatly used inside of the world exploration and will be amazing for anybody who's still lacking in HP and healing. And also Dark Cacao is greatly used around everywhere. Sea Fairy, Frost Queen are great combos inside of the arena. Sea Fairy just being a slightly better inside of the world exploration because Frost Queen can't be used really inside of episode 13 and 14. Clouded Cream is amazing inside of the arena as well as the world exploration if you are not using him inside of any of the stages where the shield is, especially in episode 14. And honestly, I would say right now, Walbury is kind of losing her place inside of everywhere because of the fact that Walbury is just easier to obtain and level up and invest in rather than something like Walbury, who is an ancient and hard to obtain. So just wanted to quickly go over a couple of the cookies that I will highly recommend you guys do build. I will soon follow up with another video talking about some of the mistakes that I see in a lot of the accounts. I've been taking the time couple of days now to actually log into other viewers' account in order to see how they're playing, what kind of toppings there are, and what kind of team they're using inside of some of these world exploration stages as well as the arena. So I will be making a video on that and talking about some of the biggest mistakes that I see and would like you guys to avoid. Anyways guys, thanks for watching once again. I hope you guys found the video helpful. If you guys did, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well as like button, and also don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you guys don't miss out on any future Cooking Kingdom videos as well as live streams that I do on YouTube. Anyways guys, thanks for watching once again, and I'll see you guys all on the next one.